I asked the three smartest AIs, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, to code a game called Meccha Chameleon. The results were crazy. One made a perfect game on the first try, one ran out of credits and just shut off, and the last one literally said no and refused to work. Let's find out which AI is the ultimate winner and which one is just lazy. So I'm gonna start with ChatGPT and I'm gonna paste the prompt, act as an expert game developer, write a complete single file HTML JS retro game in a pixel art style inspired by Meccha Chameleon, keep the code clean and optimized under 250 lines to ensure a complete output. All this is a prompt. I try to optimize it as much as possible to make sure that we don't hit the limit before the game even is created by any AI model. So let's see what ChatGPT will give us. So ChatGPT informed us that a working implementation of all those mechanics cannot realistically be implemented in fewer than 250 lines of HTML. It also exceeds ChatGPT maximum response length for a single code block. The practical solution is one of these. Produce the full game as completely playable. Produce it in 4 sequential parts. We can tell it just to fuck the 250 lines of code. Produce it in 2 to 4 sequential parts. So ChatGPT forced us to make it into 3 parts, and it will start with HTML. I'm just gonna tell it, just do whatever is necessary to, let's see, just split it as many parts as you want. So ChatGPT is telling us to start a new chat. I'm gonna go with Claude and see their responses, what's its responses. So Claude finished, what can we say, a version of it. Here's your complete pixel chameleon game. Everything is packed into one clean HTML file. Here's a breakdown, start screen, the map, 15 seconds hide fades, painter mode, arrow, and QE. Cycle through 6 colors with QE. Try to match red, blue, green, gray on our background zone. We will perfectly match. Adaya Hunter wanders around, 10 points each. So we have a gold dots system. So painters have to find the gold dots and pick them up, so they won't be able just to stay in one place. Pathfinding, chase collectibles, and auto camouflage its colors. Let's test it out. Is it not working? I'll give each model 2 extra prompts to help it fix the game. So Claude hit its limit, but let's see if it gave us a working game at least. Let's go with Painter. So can we move? It's not even working. Remove the arrows. No. So as a painter, you can't move. And this is the hunter. Oh, okay. Let's see the hunter. Hide phase. So it missed the mark on the phase, like the hide phase. The painter should be able to move. And of course, this is a 2D pixel game. It's not even 3D, but still, we're using the free version. So we can't expect much. And this is the hunter moving. I can see the painter. They're much faster than us. Oh, okay, so nice. The whistle or taunt mechanic, they actually did it properly. Holy shit, this AI is fast. I got it. So in general, what we can expect is this is a free model again, and it won't do everything perfectly with one prompt, but at least Claude did it. Unlike ChatGPT, which just refused to do it and then told me, oh, you reached your limit, even though it didn't even start doing anything. But it's a 2D game, and the painter can't even move inside the hide phase. You can just change colors basically. Even in the hide phase, no one can do anything. I think it's more the hunter should be AI, because I think AI, they won't be able to see us unless they got the arrow. So let's see if they will get the arrow. They got us. So the arrow should be every 15 seconds, they get the taunt arrow, and the AI will move in the general direction of the arrow. That's what I had it as the taunt logic, basically. So now we will test Gemini. Hopefully Gemini will go over our expectations. Let's see. Just Gemini fully refusing to do it, I think. Give me an error. Let's refresh. Open a new chat. Give it the prompt again. Is this it? Let's see. At least the main menu is working from the beginning. Play as a painter. We can move. We can change our colors, even though there's no yellow color. Oh, okay, there is. These are the points we have to collect. Whoa! What the fuck was that? The AI just jumped towards me and captured me. So let's help it a little bit like we did with Claude. What about if I play as a hunter while it's fixing it? So this is the hiding phase. As we can see, the painter is just moving around, I guess. I want to see if Gemini got the taunt factor, the taunt thing. So I'm just gonna stay in the corner. Hopefully the AI doesn't come to me. It should activate every 15 seconds. Hunt active. Oh, okay. Wow. The walls do work. Oh, and this is the taunt factor. So, for example, if I was here, right now I know I can see the block, I can see the painter, but I'm pretty sure if we keep talking with Gemini and tell it just to make the painter invisible unless there's a radius, this taunt thing. But I think the taunt mechanic that Claude did was better because it just gave me an arrow towards towards the area. This thing, the radius circle, sure it works, but I don't think it's better than the Claude one. But Gemini did the walls. There are boundaries to the map. See, I'm pressing left arrow and I can't go over it. And the AI just stopped in its place, even though it should go to the points. So I'm just gonna capture it. Okay. Now let's see what Gemini did after the fix. Download game. And as a painter, so as a painter, you can go over the walls. So let's see if I pick this, start collecting points. Again, it was so fast. The hunter now patrols completely at random unless the 15-second whistle ping triggers. When it registers a location as a clue, tracks towards it. Okay. So this is still, the hunter is super fast, the AI hunter, which at least it's working. The AI hunter here, if I remember correctly, let's test it again. So I'm gonna go painter. The AI hunter here just does randomly unless you are in a different color. So now I'm in red. I'm gonna change it to blue, and I think we will see the hunter coming towards me. But if I was still red, the hunter won't come towards my location unless the ping activates, which is after 15 seconds. So I'm gonna collect those. So it's going by grid. I got exposed. So the taunt feature was activated, but it didn't go normally to it. Still, if this is a one prompt game that AI did, it's not even close to Meccha Chameleon or whatever the name of it is. But I think with more AI prompts and with more details you can give it, you can get to a close point to the game in 2D form. In 2D form, it's going to be a bit harder to replicate because you can't have them without a mark in 2D since they're the same color as the block. So if you're playing this in multiplayer, it's impossible to find them. And in 3D, as an HTML file, we both know for a free version of Gemini, Claude, or even ChatGPT, that's impossible for them to make. But just to test it out, let's see if they will do it. So at least Gemini doesn't say no, what ChatGPT did. I'm going to give ChatGPT another try with the same prompt, but I'm going to fix it to tell it that do whatever is necessary to give me a game. The game should be done with Gemini 3D version. Let's go as a ping. Oh, okay. So this is the 3D version, which is not bad, honestly. Again, it's not like a chameleon. So I was hiding and the AI came to me when that's actually nice. You're out of free messages until 10. Okay, so we can't even test it with Claude. So that automatically makes Gemini the winner. Even though I'm using Flash, I'm using a free account. I'm not using anything extra. Let's see. So until Gemini finishes its thing, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, new chat. Let's copy this, ask it anything. Write a complete single file. Do whatever is needed. Give me this. And Gemini Flash finished again. Let's go as a hunter this time. So it went into a cube. So we have 4x4 cube, 8 pixels. And that's what they mean by, I don't know what even happened. Again, the mechanic is a bit shit for the hunter. Let's test the painter now. Let's refresh the page. Go as a painter. So the paint mechanic is not working, I think. Oh no, it is. What? I was white? Okay. Just do it however you want. Just do anything, ChatGPT. Stop complaining. Holy shit. Just do it, ChatGPT. Holy. I'm gonna open a notepad for this. Copy code. Notepad. I don't know if it'll work. Do part 2. How will it cut it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. Holy. Those several functions because it stopped at the response limit. If I continue, so ChatGPT is just disqualified at this point. They are shit. I hate ChatGPT. I've never used it professionally in my work or anything else, I go by between Claude and Gemini, and I usually main, as they say, Gemini. We can see why. With more refining, Gemini can make an actual playable game. Again, it won't be an easy task, but yeah. And those are the results. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.